And now we'll be setting XR for our project, which will help virtual reality headset to communicate with our Unity project. For that, go to your edit section of your project, go to project settings. Here you will see XR plugin management. Simply click that, install XR plugin management. It will install XR plugin management to your project. You will see different options here once it is completed. After your installation is complete, you will see three options here. One is Oculus, so it's especially dedicated for Oculus headset and its controller. And other is OpenXR, supports multiple headset like STC and other different, and Oculus too. So we are selecting this one. And other that Unity Mock HMD is you will be able to control your virtual reality project without headset. So if you want, you can simply comment, and I'll be creating tutorial on this HMD as well. But now we'll be installing OpenXR. So the advantage you have from this Oculus XR is it supports multiple headset and web-based platform as well. So it's very easy to install it. And now once it's installed, you'll see different issues which you have to fix now. So if you simply select this edit option, it will take you to this project validation section to open XR setting. Here you have to add your controller. So for now we'll be adding Oculus Touch controller profiles. Simply go and select your Android and do same here. Add Oculus Touch control profile and go again to project validation. And if you see, our lots of issues are being solved, and you can simply tap fix all for others. And now this XR plugin management is installed. We have to install other XR settings. And for that, you have to go to Windows and go to Package Manager. So here is Package Manager also. Simply go to Package Manager. And here you see Unity Registry, where you will be seeing all the assets. And you have to type is XR. Here you see plugin management that we have installed. And other than that, XR Interaction Toolkit, you need to install it. And if you want to do for XR hands, you can install that as well. It will take some time to install. Once your this XR Interaction Toolkit is installed, you will see this different option here. Simply go to samples, as it have lots of samples, and we'll be importing starter assets, which will make our work a lot easier while we are developing for virtual reality. So import it, and after you install, it will show these issues. Then simply press fix it, and it will fix itself. And import this XR device simulator as well. Setting is completed. Let's start creating our virtual reality project now. Before starting to create our virtual reality project, if you want to explore what you have installed, you can see several options here. And if you choose samples and XR Interaction Toolkit and go to this section and check this demo scene, save your earlier scene, then you'll see lots of VR ready scene here, and you can see what features you can test. You can simply check it and apply to your project, but it will be better to start on your own and learn from there. So it shows what you are able to do. So it's here you can simply grab US samples and teleportation and climb. Here are lots of features that you can use, and you can test it by playing in your virtual reality headset directly. But we'll be not using this scene. We'll be using our own scene to create our lawn. Now you can see in our hierarchy, we can see main camera, but we don't require this camera as we will be using our virtual reality camera. So delete it and go to samples again, XR interaction, and in starter assets, you will find a prefab section here. We require a XR as origin, which consists of camera, controller, and different features we can use. And we can use or create this by custom method as well. But while working in custom method, there are lots of issues while upgrading, as lots of script are get depreciated as it is upgrading. So it's better to go from this version and simply choose XR origin. It will be lot easier for you, and you have other thing like scripts to work on. So let's give Unity to handle these things. So it will be easier for you to work from this XR origin. And other than that, you also can work on other things. And but you need XR interaction manager, which will be adding by ourselves. For that, you can simply go here and press right click and create empty game object, and you can name it XR interaction manager, and go to this add component section and add XR interaction manager here, and it will add to your virtual reality section. And other than that, I believe we can add from here. Yeah, we can add from here, and you can choose canvas, or you can simply choose UI event system, and later we can play with canvas. And if you want to add this XR origin, XR rig, here is option called XR origin. We can see it's here as well, but when you add that, you'll see you'll not find that controller and other, which you have to add manually. And we need lots of other thing to work on it, and it's custom way of creating, so which I mentioned earlier, and it is a bit not that difficult. You can simply look into Unity documentation and add, but the issues is that lots of issues will arise when you will be working or upgrading the version. So it's better to use from that folder option only, and we'll be deleting that. And if you want to create on that custom way, I can create another tutorial as well, as I'm creating this for complete beginner, and I'll be focusing more on scripting for beginners. So I'll be not including that portion here. Now let's add something to our scene so we can view it in virtual reality headset. So I have Oculus Quest 2. So I'll be exploring this thing in my Quest 2. So you simply add cube and add here. Yeah, I want to add one thing, like in this axis. If you are in local, you will be seeing lots of thing, or your viewpoint in virtual reality will be this z axis. Like if you see in this camera, you will be seeing through z axis. So make sure where you want to face, and like if you want to see cube direct, you can simply rotate this one and make your z axis toward that cube. Let's add material as well quickly. You simply create folder and name it. can add red to here, like this. Drag it to cube, and let's see how we see this thing in virtual reality headset. So press play from this the button here, and you will be seeing this cube. And one advantage of that XRVR origin that we added is that you're able to move. The three things you have to understand from this particular section is XR origin, XR rig, which is like your whole body in a virtual world. Like if you added this one, then it's your whole body. You can see here you have camera, which is your eye. You have controller, which are your hands, and other controls. So XR origin is like you in virtual world, and you need to know that point. And other one is XR interaction manager. So what it does is it's interaction manager, and it helps you to interact. Like it lets you to touch or know the things that it is cube inside virtual reality. Like if you try to touch it through controller, it will know it's cube or it's any object. So XR interaction manager lets you to know what is that, or you want either to grab that or teleport, which will be learning in next section. And other one is event system. Like it is like UI system of virtual reality. Like if you want to click that particular button, or you want to do other interaction related to buttons, so it's like UI system of virtual reality. So these three things you need to know from this particular chapter. Now we'll be jumping towards teleportation.